ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
Hold on. Y'all know Brandy and Wanya. They used to date when Brandy was like young, in her teens, allegedly. Okay. And Wanya got on his Instagram. Hold on. And he wanted to talk about it. And I don't know who asked him the question, but apparently he wanted to get some things off his chest about Brandy and their relationship. He said, Wanya Morris is from BoyzIIMen. Y'all remember? He spoke against about the rumors about him and Brandy. He is, how old is Wanya? 47, and Brandy is 41. He said Brandy and I were friends in the beginning. Her mother reached out to me, as well as my manager reached out to Brandy, because Brandy was a big fan of mine. I was like, wow, that's amazing, because this young lady was pretty cool. I was young at the time. I wasn't 30 nothing. Don't get it twisted. Now, before we get into this, I want you to hear, hold on, what he said, and we're going to talk about it.
Should I just
tell the story?
I'm going to tell the story. We like stuff like this, especially when people don't have any idea. Okay. Okay, so check this out. Brandy and I were friends in the beginning. Her mother and reached out to me, as well as my manager reached out to Brandy, because Brandy was a big fan of mine. And I was like, wow, that's amazing, because this young lady was pretty cool. Now I was young at the time. I wasn't 30 nothing. You know what I'm saying? So don't get it twisted. Hold on 1 second. Can we keep it down? Because I can't hear. All right. So what happened is we actually, she became kind of like my little protege. You know what I mean? I'm the one that introduced her to Vita Spears and Ralph Fuqua. They came to us to actually do a TV show on the UPN network. And I said, well, Brandy's down the hallway, and, she's basically, she was on the Thea show. Okay, cool. Introduced her to that. The show came to fruition. My mom and I wrote the theme song to the Brandy show. So Brandy and I were really, really close. Once she turned of age, we had been hanging around each other so much. We've been hanging around each other so much that there became to be some sort of connection, an intimate connection. We actually fell in love. Now, we were young. That's what happens. You're young and you fall in love. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you have the ability to be around somebody a lot, you begin to know things about them. You know what I mean? And they know things about you. Now, when you're young, you make decisions based on your youth. You know what I'm saying? You don't make decisions, moral decisions that put you in a whole position where you know that this is what's going to be for the rest of your life. You're learning through everything. And Brandy and I learned through a lot. When it came time for Brandy to go on her prom, she was my girlfriend. Kobe Bryant was graduating from high school that year. Brandy was my girlfriend. She had just graduated from Pepperdine, and her mom and I, we both made it so that Brandy was able to go on tour. I mean, on the prom with Kobe Bryant. Okay, when it came time for Brandy to introduce herself to the world, I'm the one that actually put her on the BoyzIIMen tour. Okay, so she was with me. She was my friend, and we became intimate in a relationship. There's no lie going on here. You can ask Brandy; she will tell you the same story. Relax on what you think, because I know, because I lived it, and so did Brandy. As time progressed, we grew out of each other. Yes. It was a hurtful thing. It was a hurtful thing to break up. That's what happens. You're in a relationship and then you break up. She grew out of me and I grew out of her. Might have grown out of her a little bit faster, but it's a relationship. You're young and you make decisions. Next thing you know, that's what it is. Brandy's successful, BoyzIIMen is successful, and we're happy. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is. We are happy. So whoever is there saying, all kinds of crazy stuff like they know, you know what I mean? Regardless of anything, my age. Her mother was definitely, you know, a part of our relationship. Her mother and father was a part of our relationship. They allowed me to guide Brandy and to help her through her career. They understood that we had grown close, and that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? So understand that that you know for a fact, whoever it is on there, that life happens. That's just what it is. So now you have your answer and you have your understanding. If you care to listen, you care to believe it, I don't care. I know the truth, and everybody else does too. All right. So now let's move on to the next contestant.
Woo, child. Ooh, child. When your exes come out, honey, and start telling all these stories, honey, when you doing good, that's what's happening. You know, Brandy just got through doing verses. Her and Monica, you know, they selling all these songs over and over again. People are talking about Brandy again, and then he go on and tell us about him dating Brandy. We don't care. Why you telling us this? Like, what the hell? He had to add some extra to it. Like, why the hell you gotta tell us that you got tired of her before she got tired of you? Like, a little narcissistic, isn't it? And then I got to put the side eye on his wife. I got to put the side eye on his wife who was sitting there while he was on the screen. That's his wife, and she's sitting there while he telling this story. It's like, why do we care? Who asked the question? Could you not have just left that out? I don't know, but you know, everybody's talking about this now. They was like, Brandy was 14. Some people saying she was 16. If she was 16 and he's 7 years older, what does that make him? 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So he was 23 when she was 16. Y'all tell me, is that too old? Is that too old? Yes, I heard he cheated on her with Adina Howard. Y'all remember Adina Howard? What she used to sing? T-shirt and panties and all of that. Y'all remember Adina Howard? But that's the word on the curve. Y'all want some R&BT. There go your R&BT. You said it was too damn old. Well, he made a point of saying her mama knew. The mama was in on it. Sonya Norwood said it was all good. And he said he and Sonya allowed Brandy to go to the prom with Kobe. What does that? How does that sound? Your 26-year-old ass allowing her to go to the prom with somebody else. What does that mean? What does that mean? I'm just confused. Hollywood. Exactly. Freak like me. Is that what it was? Yes. Okay. Thank y'all. But there's that. I guess.